Loot.bet, online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join Loot.bet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the StarSeries qualifiers. We have Go.TV. Look, I can click between players. I can fly. I can bring up the map. Oh, jeez. Well, welcome back to map 2. B.O.O.T, Dreamscape are down by 1 against TyLoo, who won out B.O.O.T's map pick of Mirage. Inferno is up to play for next. In terms of history between these two squads, they have played in both of their last series, actually, and they're 1-for-1 on this map, so all to play for right here. Maybe B.O.O.T Dreamscape have a plan. Their track record on this map hasn't been amazing, and of course TyLoo very well practiced on LAN, online. They will start things off on T side, however. Just not very much of an advantage. They're pretty balanced when it comes to the side biases of this map. We're going to jump straight into the pistol round. So, defuse kit for Splash Key. Smoke on him as well. 4 pieces of Kevlar for the B.O.O.T Dream squad. TyLoo. They smoke a flashbang and a PT-50 on Excurate as the man that's holding in for the T side. Out towards the mid control, he'll go. The rest of the T side players going slowly into the apartments. And look at how B.O.O.T are set up to deal with this. They got a crossfire here with Impression to take first face. He may play Sacrificial Lamb, but here they come. They go straight on through, and the crossfire is locked. Impression will go for him, but Tommy with Splash Key get 2 frags back. Somebody in bottle. Trade right back to a 3 versus 3, and Excurate makes his way quickly onto short. Executes the last player. The bomb will get planted to a 2 versus 3 retake. It's not gone well, it seems, for B.O.O.T, as the defuse kit has dropped. The last 2 will drop to the hands of somebody. 3 kills for him, and the first on the board for the T side. We go into our second round. The scout for Splash Key, the CZ, the Deagles, 2 Galils, an AK, 2 UMPs. So of course in the force war situation, as are B.O.O.T Dreamscape. They've got pistols and they're up against automatic weapons for days on the T side. Vintet kicks things off, taking Benkai down. Loses a bit of HP, and actually Impression's going to line up to look for his third. Okay, that turned around in a matter of seconds. And even more pistols to work with. D.D and somebody. Last 2 that remain, the bomb's been dropped here towards Banana. 1 player with a CZ and a Dream. Only 5 seconds remain for these guys on D.D and somebody. And their way into the A bomb site. Tommy's got headshots lined up, lands the Eagle on 1, dropping the bomb. Somebody's up to play for, and Winter will put his CZ into play. And there we go. First round on the board for B.O.O.T Dreamscape, turning it around so quickly in that second round. That just should not have gone that way, but it did. That's all that is important, I think, for the CT side at least. Be happy to steal it, they'll be happy to move forward into the next round with a 1-to-1. And with a weapon advantage with AKs, Galil's recovered. Scout, I think, was reinvested, as is that UMP. Still TyLoo will try and return the favour on the CZs and Deagles. They get the first frag. Execute with that 1. Rotations coming in from Splashkey here with the Scout, but Bottle's going to be the man up to challenge it. CZ for him. He's trying to spot impression, gets himself back behind Nubox, and they will overwhelm him, so it's all down to the 4 versus 3 as the does fall to the hands of the Scout. The bomb has been planted though, as Bottle gets himself one more and somebody gets another. It's all up to Tommy with the AK. The CTs shut down just as effectively as Boot shut them down in that last round. I think Tommy at this point is just going to try and back off with this AK-47. Save whatever he can. Crosshair train nicely onto Bintet, but yeah, Smoke can't see him. And there's a 4 versus 1 for the second round on the board for TyLoo. Recovering the rifles that they lost. Well, almost all of them. One AK, however, will stay on Tommy. So Executor goes ahead and does that. Outflanking him from short. That second round on the board for TyLoo. Taking out all 5 Boot Dreamscape players, not allowing them any room to breathe with here. Gonna have to consider the save at this point. No, they are gonna drop a CZ. Benkai's gonna get one out. They are gonna force buy. Okay, so Boot aren't out of the fight just yet. Mag 7, MP9, UMP, 2 CZs. Of course, the CZs did serious work for that CT side in that last round. Let's see how TyLoo are able to contend with that here, as they've got the AKs. 1 bought, 1 saved, mapped into UMPs. So UMP versus UMP as somebody is the first man to fall for the T side. The CTs move closer. 3 of them here in Banana, trying to contest Banana control. Also, they've got the Mag 7 at close here on the stairs of the apartments. Dealey may fall victim to this. It's a one-shot buckshot at this kind of a range. He just misses the hands of fate. Just dodges. Not just one bullet, but many coming out of that shotgun. Already Boot have a man advantage. TyLoo can't afford to concede much more here. 50 seconds remaining. Tommy's waiting for a bottle. Will spray him down. Take him down, in fact. 5-on-3 situation. TyLoo have conceded one more player to the sacrifice, but what is this sacrifice for? What is the overall player? Looks like a hit towards B. Pull rotations, but it's not really working a whole lot. Winter instead has aggressed, seeing nothing here from the T side. Probably going to call it out. And yeah, here it comes. The B side hit the CZ to defend it, and Splashkey is going to get one. And the second Execute going to trade out his teammate in impression. Splashkey will end up falling, but Execute on 20 HP. Bomb to get planted, nothing in the way of cover. Actually, Winter will flush his shots. Execute's going to take him down. They will still recover. They will still get the AK out. The defuse will come through for Boot Dreamscape as they trade rounds back and forth both sides. No round loss bonus building up, but I think TyLoo with that bomb plant will still try and invest again. To get both of the AKs out, so extra firepower. Will it be enough to tilt them over the edge and bring this back once again? Well, Winter's going to go with an auto shotty, because why not? Got himself pretty decently locked down on that front. He's going to bring that back to the apartments again. This time he might have a bit more resistance, though. He's not able to get straight up there and try and put the attention towards stairs until he's out towards the long position of apartments. Teams make their way in from mid, try and spray their way on towards the first frag. Bintet will land it and get a second alongside D.D. Splashkey the only man to trade, but the A site has been cleared out. And once again, the force buy, the full buy, in fact, from TyLoo, if you will work towards their favour. Up for Executor, AKM4. Khalil in play. If you will, this is the first rifle round. TyLoo have managed to lock it down pretty effectively against Boot DS. They're finally going to concede. Save the AK and the UMP. TyLoo will pick back another against the city side advantage. Bring themselves back to the advantage. 3-2 on the scoreboard, so yeah, so far close match. Question at the moment is, will B.O.O.T Dreamscape invest into this next one? Wouldn't surprise me if they did. I mean, those CZs have worked out so well so far. And yeah, M4's dropping down CZ for Winter. AK M4 2 UMPs up against the AKs and AWPs. TyLoo into their default second and main mid. Excuse me. One minute and 20 seconds in the early default. Actually, they may catch up overextend as Winter there with the CZ. Goes falling. So continue the aggression to try to pull rotations away. They have pulled a third man out towards this arch side position, but TyLoo not going to contest for it. They're not going to go committing to A. They've got the man advantage, so they can play relatively flexible. They can contest B. If they can take down Splashkey in this particular, then they'll have a very open B bomb site to defend, or to hit, I should say. Splashkey realizes that as a result, he's going to rotate back away. He's seen a lot more presence towards the B-bomb site. And actually, Impression is going to go ahead and join Benkai on this defensive. So 3 players bolstering up the northern bomb site. They move forward unto Dawn. Sprays coming in from Bottle. He takes down Impression. Somebody going to trade him as he takes down Benkai, takes down Splashkey. Smokes down for across the AWP from Excurate. Lands a leg shot on Tommy, 16 HP. Doesn't have to try and follow up the exit flags. And I will give it to him. Excurate going to fall. But yeah, quick trade comes back from somebody. Makes it a 4K overall from the AWP. Picked up the 4-2. And finally, TyLoo looks like they've broken the economy for good this time from the B.O.O.T Dreamscape squad. P250's out. Flash and a smoke. TyLoo. Mac 10 on Bottle. I think they're going to read this buy up here. Ooh, actually may catch off the AWP of Excurate. Fortunately, Bottle's still here from mid. And will net himself up 3 frags overall. So, well placed actually from these guys. I don't think Excurate was expecting. I don't think TyLoo were expecting that at all. But regardless, they will still make the round work. Splashkey can't really find anything in his position, and Bottle actually will connect that 4th SMG frag. $2,400. Already, Excurate's taken a bit of damage here in the rifle round, I think. Depending on how you want to argue it, the first rifle round of the match so far. It's all been forced by his outside of that from here. Excurate taking the early damage. Towards the default, he will join the B aggressive force. Look at Splashkey. Oh wow, this is a very good position to play. Excurate, oh, he expects it though. A small gap and he sees it just the same. So the CT map control is negated with a single bullet. The T side continue to keep their pressure up against the B.O.O.T squad. Got 2 pretty lightly guarded bomb sites, especially the A site. I don't think they can cover off the apartments push. Benkai's going to cover off instead the banana push as he takes down one before getting traded back by B.O.O.T-d, and pressure's going to rotate quickly to try and get up close. He's got a UMP, so smoke on the cross. They will try and actually sell this fake, and this could work here. Winter's going to rotate, and Tommy's going to go ahead and join him, run towards a site hit potentially. What's he going to do? Looks like he's staying here, but he's up against 4 players. Oh, this is going to get ugly for him unless he can isolate the 1v1s. He's taking the first man, looking for B.O.O.T-d, gets a dink, but no more. The bomb will just about get planted in time. Boots, a serious retake up for them. The AWP of Excurate going close land. The first Winter will trade him. As damage being done, the AWP out of play and 3 players falling. So, might be best for Winter just to grab this AWP and save. And yeah, he's agreeing with me. He's thinking the same thing. Kevlar the helmet, defuse, the big green gun. Better to bring it into the next round rather than concede it to TyLoo. At least they'll have something to work with and potentially save the investment for the max bonus buy, which they will be looking towards. Well, depends on whether D.D can find him back here towards construction. He doesn't actually. Winter takes him down. It makes it a very expensive round for TyLoo. AWP for Splash Key, 4 CZs, 1 AWP for Excurate, and the 4 AKs out to play. Splash Key going to try to get this AWP very close range. Will he catch off B.O.O.T-d? No, didn't see anything. Excurate's they're going to peek out, just about spots him crossing away from the smoke, and he takes him down. Tommy will have to recover that AWP at least. That's something, but even so, the CTs have lost. Main man in their setup for this half buy, 4th buy. Still got this AWP train here towards the A bomb site. I think TyLoo are going to read this. They could just rotate towards B. They can overwhelm impression as well. Probably their best bet at this point in time. They're going to play it carefully though. They're not going to go hyper aggressive against them. Obviously, that's exactly what won B.O.O.T Dreamscape there. Forced by a round at the very, very beginning of the map. Impression going to hear those footsteps incoming as well. So he'll back off, call for rotations. That's exactly what Tommy's going to do. AWP out towards the cross. He's joining back towards Coffin, so getting a nice one-up advantage above them. Meanwhile, the T's work their way back away towards the A site as they pull the double fake. Winner will get the first frag, but B.O.O.T-d trades him right back out, and somebody going to capture a fully blind Benkai. Has no way of winning that fight. Tommy and Impression going to leave their teammates for dead. There's nothing they can do. Save the AWP, save the head Kevlar. Unfortunately, Impression doesn't want to do that. He wants to try to put his pistol into effect, but in this case, it will work up against him. Tommy is just left to hold on to this Dragon Lore. All the 2-step players closing in. They could take him down. CZ out on the floor. Bottle takes him. Looks for B.O.O.T-d. There we are. Again, another expensive round comes out from TyLoo, but they've got fun for days. Tommy still going to get a triple. So again, making it an expensive round. Of course, Extra are going to force down $100 left on him. TyLoo still need just a confident round to recover this economy state, though. They've still got decent stacks of cash on 3 players, so they've probably got another good round, another good buyout of themselves. After that, there will be problems for this T sign. But Dreamscape realise it. They are, of course, down to max loss bonus, so they are going to invest. T set over the plans. They're going to try and hit a relatively weak A bomb site. Benkai is going to go ahead and join this defensive, but they're all going to rush out of the apartments, and there's 2 players here ready to receive. What can Winter do? Completely fully blind, tries to hold on. Tommy goes down. Winter gets a trade right back, close range on Bottle. He takes him back. D.D gets the spray on Benkai at the edge of the smoke. TyLoo with great utility placement, and B.O.O.T Dreamscape not really realizing what to do about it. Just concede the round like that. Splashkey already saving his AWP impression, looking for an AK, but I imagine he's just going to eventually back off and save his Kevlar helmet as well as his rifle. Actually, does get an M4 out, so a little bit extra safe for B.O.O.T Dreamscape, but it's 8-2 on the scoreboard, and the CTs are letting this one step a little bit further away, especially as impression goes down to D.D. A war of attrition. B.O.O.T Dreamscape trying to mount up something to try and force TyLoo away. In this case, it's TyLoo that would win out a war of attrition. They are so far in the lead. Next 7 on Benkai. Up on Splashkey. 3 M4s for B.O.O.T DS. As they move into their defaults. A lot more apartments centralized actually. Benkai's got that Mag 7 once again trained here. Much more passive angle rather than looking down the stairs. There's going to be at the edge of the stairs ready to buckshot his way to victory. Splashkey just about misses a blind shot, so that could have been crucial for the CT side. He does get a second face on Bottle. Meanwhile, Benkai's looking for that buckshot on somebody. He does land it eventually. D.D still here towards Boiler. Winter deals with him. B.O.O.T and Excurate. 2-on-5 situation, and they try to enter the B bomb site. The bomb first, in fact. B.O.O.T's going to go falling, and Excurate's left alone. 1v5 for the ace clutch. Impression's ready for him. And all 5 will stay alive. B.O.O.T Dreamscape needed a confident round like this. They lost a little bit of investment in terms of the utility, but that's okay because they don't have to invest guns. Got extra firepower on these AKs. They can start building back at least a decent CT side here. Because the single orbs coming out for both sides. Spray out, and Bottle does catch the first headshot, looking for his second through the wall. Tommy, an impression down. 4-on-3. Favor to the T's. B.O.O.T Dreamscape. Just crumble to pieces once again. Bottle, one more frag. Benkai with a trade. Can he get a second minute? He turns back to evens. He will be able to do so. But no support from Splashkey. Can't get in and shut this bomb planter down from second mid. He's going to make his way into the apartments, and Benkai does try and clutch this out against Excurate. Oh, he's got himself a 3K on for the 4th. B.O.O.T surely closing in. Surely Benkai and the rest of the CT should realize this. Oh, but he gets caught off guard. The AK shot comes through. It's a 1v1 now. AWP versus AK, and B.O.T hearing his footsteps. He knows where Splashkey is. Will flashbang his way out. Try to get the bomb down for safe. Fakes it once. Trying to Molotov his way, but Splashkey peeks up, gets the close headshots, and holds onto the round, the CT side. And B.O.O.T Dreamscape, when they come out swinging. 2 rounds in succession, it's a 4-8. TyLoo. Around mid, second mid. Bomb dropped in second mid, actually. On the best to buy up side, but they got the CZ kind of weakened on bottle. The M4's on the AWP. This could be a very easy CT round. Flashbang soon come through, deciding to try and execute. Oh, but it goes a little bit haywire. D.D losing his chance to get Winter down. Somebody will be able to trade look for a second, but Winter's still fragging here, getting himself 3 frags from Quad. Turning things from 4 versus 2 extra. Going to try and trade him out, but he gets Benkai instead. Benkai's done enough damage to bring him to 12 HP. He drops into pit and loses a little bit more. And it's on for the 4K out of spots up, and Tet sprays him down, drops the bomb in the apartments. That's 25 seconds for Execute to work with. And who's up for the ace? Winter's up for the ace. It's possible as well. With Execute the only man remaining here on the A-bomb site, trying to peek around for the long flank. Could catch Impression. No, Impression didn't spot him. And close out a confident one for B.O.O.T Dreamscape. CZ's on 5s for TyLoo. Double flash smokes on 3s. For the first time, I think, in the entire map at least, TyLoo being forced back to pistols. Trying to make the hit inside. The flashbangs come through. Impression for the hold back. It will be the first frag to the favour of Bottle as he continues to go forward. Splashkey with a quick trade back on the AWP. Frag close range by somebody. The Impression gets one more back to a 3 versus 3. They picked up 1 UMP, but somebody's got to be good with this, and he will be able to do so. Bomb will get planted as Execute gets down. Tommy leaves it all on Winter. 1 versus 3. 3 half HP players to find. He's got the first. The rifles have been recovered. Winter will move forward, try catch off B.O.O.T. He will be able to do so, but shoulder peek somebody at the wrong point, and somebody will take him down to 3K. Last man remaining in the server. Considering TyLoo had CZs on a, I think, a half buy. That's more than fine. So we're into the 15th round with a full bite. Boots have... Did I have a rifle for Winter? No, it looks like he's just going Deagle. Up, out for Splashkey, 2 M4s and a UMP, so... T-side definitely win out the weapon game. And they continue to make amends here. Smoke their way in. Oh, Winter gets caught off guard though. Here comes the flashbang. Tommy trying to spray on through. He gets 3 kills. Oh, it's all gone horribly wrong for TyLoo. B.O.O.T trying to recover. He gets 1. He gets a second as well. We're back to 2s just as quickly as Tommy takes down the brunt of the TyLoo squad. B.O.O.T returns fire and now looking for Benkai in the next. AWP and AK versus 2 M4s. The bomb is ticking. They've got a defuse kit, so they have got time, but B.O.O.T still need to work in here. Incendiaries go down, flashbangs in. They actually do catch Execute off guard. B.O.O.T holding back in the corner, just sprays down on Benkai. 7 HP remaining on him. Impression caught off guard by Execute, and they make it a 10th round on the board for the T side to close out the first half. This is pretty much how that first half went on Mirage. The main difference for this one is that actually TyLoo were on the CT side of Mirage. So going into Inferno, this could still be interesting. We're about to find out as the pistol round will come into play. Again, B.O.O.T Dreamscape don't have a major bias in this map, and neither do TyLoo. So what are the odds? What are the advantages that the comeback will come through? B.O.O.T Dreamscape managed to bring it back to 10 rounds in Mirage. Possibility for Inferno right here. The defuse on B.O.O.T, smoke on him, flashbang and incendiary for Execute. Flash out 4 players with Kevlar on the default blocks. With the T side default into the apartments and mid, excuse me. D.D holding down, looking for Tommy, takes him out. Execute going volley instead. Excuse me, wow. Oh, TyLoo do lock out the A site defensive. And bring an 11th round on CT site. Excuse me, I am sick today, so I'm going to take this opportunity to mute my microphone and cough. Oh boy. Force by coming back out from B.O.O.T Dreamscape. The dual leads P250 CZs into play as they rush it down, but the SMG crossfire is good for the CT squad as Go.TV completely craps the bed. They still make it work, however. 3 kills for somebody. The knives are coming out. Oh, God. B.O.O.T spares Winter from embarrassment. But somebody wanted to put that embarrassment on the board. 12-5 is the scoreline for TyLoo, and they realize that they are in such an advantageous position. B.O.O.T Dreamscape, what do you do from here? You've of course got Eco in this round. They just lost the force by pretty badly as well. Execute will get the first frag. They're just going to push down mid, somehow making this buy-up work. Oh, the nade is so good. Somebody and TyLoo just want to put this whole embarrassment to bed. Tommy low. Benkai down. SMG kills a team ace, actually, and TyLoo, I think, they suffered a few more casualties than they really would have loved to. All about for Execute, the 5 AKs. The B.O.O.T Dreamscape squad. Oh, excuse me. Has the SMG has the SMG to play for the CT side. Oh God, casting with a cold is never a good idea. If any one of you just have to take up this industry, don't do what I'm doing right now because it's not good for your health. It's great for esports, it's not good for your health though. It's not great for TyLoo apparently, as they are suddenly in a 2 versus 4, 1 versus 3 as they manage to get picks back towards mid, but B.O.O.T still fragging, picks up a rifle, just loses a lot of HP. And now B.O.O.T Dreamscape nowhere to move here. Down towards mid, impression, spotting B.O.O.T and just at the edge of the smoke. will take him down. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to mute again. So apologies for my sickness. Hopefully you're not catching it through my microphone today. I have to take the week off from here on out because, well, I dead. Almost quite literally here. TyLoo up on extra M4s, UMPs as well. TyLoo trying to play sort of passively. They're passive on the A site, but they're aggressive down B. Hold on that B banana position, but B.O.O.T Dreamscape aren't going to challenge it. They're going to go towards mid, try and make their way around from short and long, potentially to split on towards the A side. They've got 4 players to deal with from TyLoo, though. Just somebody contesting at the half wall, the broken wall. Oh, but a great entry from Benkai. Takes down D.D. Next Curate gets the follow-up. 4 versus 4 on the trades now. Flashbangs go forward. B.O.O.T takes down one. Impression with another. Excurate still got to go WP on the site. Gets a leg shot on the third man. Splash Key still alive. And Winter all training back. B.O.O.T trying to contest 2 versus 2 now. And the CTs gonna find angles above it here. Out towards long they will head if Winter goes forward, and this could get very, very difficult for Splashkin. Lo and behold, he goes down. All on the AK, spraying on through, trying to catch B.O.O.T. Gets his head off his shoulders, looking for somebody as the next man, but the UMP at close is enough to get the frag. Enough to get the defuse. Looking for the AKs, maybe the AWP, there it is. 14th round on the board for TyLoo. For those of you saying I have a bowler, I'm taking a hit from a bong. I'm not. I literally just woke up. Got the worst cold today. So, yeah. 14-6 now. TyLoo have shut the loss bonus for B.O.O.T Dreamscape down. And one more round after this will fully reset the economy to 15-6. This could be a 2-0 right here, right now for TyLoo to claim their spot in the finals. Not only of the Asian Qualifier, but also of the StarSeries LAN itself. And top 2 teams make their way to 2 spots, the Asian Qualifier, so let's see if they can do it. 1 minute to go. Let's go try to find an angle around here towards long. He could catch at least several players off. He's gonna fall fast. Tommy, tempting fate, burst firing his way to force somebody out of position. Down, somebody does push through, and Tommy does take him down, but they've got info on where the bomb is. Can TyLoo hold on? D.D. can't. B.O.O.T is certainly going to try. Takes 1 man down, 2 for 1 overall. Actually going in for the backstab flank, but no, Benkai going to go spraying down. Winter gets some damage. Still trying to look for this frag, but B.O.O.T's holding on for whatever he can. 19 HP in a dream, 2 versus 2 now. The CTs move closer. B.O.O.T Dreamscape. Up against the retake, but B.O.O.T takes down Tommy. B.O.O.T goes falling. So 1 versus 1, but B.O.O.T locks on. Takes the head off his shoulders, gets the defuse, and he knows where TyLoo stand. or will be recovered. It's 15-6, map and match point for TyLoo. As the Dreamscape may be crushed right here. Let's find out whether B.O.O.T can try and keep it alive. Benkai moving close. Trying to contest down Banana, the most aggressive I think we've seen B.O.O.T Dreamscape come out in this position so far, but the utility from TyLoo is good enough to try and keep them suppressed. Benkai does peek out, completely blinded to 3 players, and somebody is the man credited with the kill. Molotovs will try and force them away from the broken wall. And actually, they land towards Cross instead, but Tommy's still going to burn to Bintet's Molotov at the broken wall, the other side of it. A 5-on-3, this is not looking good. TyLoo 3 frags away from claiming their spot at StarSeries in Kiev. That's all they need to find. Flashbangs over. Splash ski sprayed down. Somebody will get traded back at least. The AK's now all that stand between B.O.O.T Dreamscape and the end here. 45 seconds as well. A flank incoming from the CT side. D.D and Bottle already. They line up for them, and there it is. The crossfire works up 16-6. And that is going to be the end of it for B.O.O.T Dreamscape. They are out of the Asian qualifiers. Instead, it's TyLoo to take their rightful spot in the grand finals and at the StarSeries LAN. Thank you very much for joining me today. Oh, God, it's coming back. Even though I have been quite sick, I'm going to go take some meds now and hopefully try and recover. Because, well, I feel like hell. But once again, thank you very much for joining me. Hit exclamation mark caster in the chat if you did enjoy today's casting. Go give me some support because I'm probably going to be sick for the next week. But thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for joining us. And in about an hour's time, Zesh will be taking you through our other semi-final. Let's see who's going to face TyLoo in the grand finals. There's VG Flash versus 5 Power coming up in about an hour. So thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you back here for more very, very soon.
Lootbet, online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join Lootbet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.